We're doing a 2,000 point game today. It's the Necrons versus the Chaos Space Marines, playing a custom scenario called Total War, which is all three scenarios rolled into one. Whoever wins the most scenarios wins the game. And I'm using my new Necrons over here with a couple of Ghost Arcs and stuff. We'll go through the lists here in just a second, but this is the battlefield. And that's Beelzebub. He's my opponent. So first I got the Traveler and a Command Barge right here with his Pyre and Immortals with a Veil of Darkness Cryptic back there in the back. And they're the old warriors, but I use them as my Immortals because they're cool. Then I have a Ghost Arc with 5 warriors and a Solar Pulse, 3 Tomb Spiders all wound allocated out, 7 Scarabs, 20 warriors with a Cryptic with a Transmogrification Staff and Seismic Crucible, a totally tricked out Overlord, way too many points ever spent in Overlord, but I did it. 6 Wraiths with Whip Coils, another Ghost Arc, same as one before, and that's it. And then over, my opponent has 9,000 Suns with Wind to Chaos, an Obliterator, the Khorne Demon Prince with Wings, 1,000 Suns, Blastmaster, and 2 Sonic Blasters.
Noise Marines.
No, it said Noise Marines.
You said 1,000 Suns.
Whatever. Noise Marines, the pink guys. Land Raider with 8 Khorne Berserkers, Power Fist, and Abaddon. Nurgle Marines, Power Fist, 2 Meltas, I think there's 7. And then another Obliterator. And in reserve he has 4 Terminator Champions with dual Meltas and Heavy Flamer, Kami Meltas and Heavy Flamers and all that fun jazz. And he'll be rolling to seize the initiative. So he'll go see if he gets first turn. He does get first turn. That's a, I can't see on white dice, but that was a 6. So we'll start with Chaos turn 1. Turn 1, he did a general advance, kind of just moved forward. That only moved 6. I popped my Night Fight, but he tried to shoot at me anyway. That one moved up. Everything missed due to Night Fight. He was trying to take out my 2 Ghost Arcs turn 1. So we'll come back with my turn 1 and see what I can do back. Nothing happened at all. Everything kind of actually moved back a little bit. I shot my Lances and everything at his Obliterators, and he made his cover saves. Kind of had a general retreat from his Demon Prince, which jumped up behind the wall there, and I screened with my Wraiths. The Scarabs only moved 2 inches, so I moved them backwards instead of going forward, because they were not going to make the charge on the Land Raider. So hopefully we can get that next turn. The Spiders moved up and screened off my other Arc. Mortals didn't move, they're waiting for their Veil of Darkness for later in the game, and I shot my Tachyon arrow at the Land Raider and did nothing at all. So it'll be turn 2, and see what Chaos can do. Turn 2, he is content with holding his objectives back there, just trying to win 2 of the 3 missions that we're playing. So the 1,000 Suns are on that objective. His Obliterators took some more pop shots, but with my Solar Pulse up, he missed. That Obliterator did hit my Command Barge, but failed to penetrate it. And then the big thing that happened is the assault from the Wraiths. I took 1 wound, he took 1 wound, so we're drawn, standing there. And the Land Raider moved forward and popped smoke, trying to stay out of assault range of my Scarabs, and trying to get in assault range of my units with his Abaddon and Berserkers. So we'll see if I can get him this turn. If not, he'll give me next turn. Back with my turn. Necron turn 2, the Immortals still stayed put. We advanced here, the Barge turbo boosted. Spiders moved up. Warriors stayed put. They're going to hold this objective once the Demon Prince moves out of the way. Move up to that one. Moved up there. And the Scarabs launched the assault. It was a terrible fail. We reduced the armor by 4, so we couldn't actually hurt it with our strength 3. The Barge, on the other hand, the Traveler did mind control the Land Raider and use its las cannon and shoot with that. And then combined with fire from this, I immobilized it and killed that Obliterator. And that's about it for the turn. Oh, and I lost a Wraith, and the Demon Prince is down to 1 wound. So it's Chaos turn 3. So Chaos turn 3, pretty eventful. As you can see, there is no more Scarabs there. The Land Raider held still and just fired all of his las cannons and everything into my Command Barge, but my turbo boost saves held. But the boys inside did not do so well, well, my guys did not do so well. They did fantastic. Killed all the Scarabs in combat. And then the Demon Prince went down to the Wraiths. That was actually about it, but left a huge hole in the middle of the board. So we'll see how Necron turn 3 goes. Turn 3, we moved away from Khorne and Berserkers and Abaddon there. Shuffled this way, trying to get over to that objective. The Ghost Arc stayed put. Rapid fired, shot everything into Abaddon and his Berserkers. This squad, that squad, between cover saves and armor saves, he took 0 wounds. Absolutely none. But the Trammer Stave did make him in difficult terrain, so I should be out of assault range this turn, so that's at least something. Another turn of shooting. The Land Raider got wrecked from my Command Barge, doing a scythe attacks over top of it. And the Wraiths assaulted into that Rhino and wrecked it. My Immortals teleported over and scattered way backwards, so they weren't in rapid fire range. They're using Gauss blasters, so only a 12-inch range, and they missed, so they ran instead. And then that arc went 12 to try to get closer to that objective, and going into Chaos turn 4. And the Terminators came down. They actually deep struck over there and scattered over the top and landed there. Fired dual combi meltas in and immobilized my Ghost Arc. The Thousand Suns shot my Wraiths, but made a lot of invulnerable saves. Failed one, so they taken a wound. Berserkers moved in behind there for a turn 5 objective claim. Abaddon split off, and he's moving up to threaten my army in the backfield. The Plague Marines got out and shot dual meltas into my command barge, but whiffed it, and then assaulted in, did a couple hits with crack grenades and didn't manage to penetrate the armor. The Noise Marine shot the Ghost Arc and didn't do anything to it. And the Obliterator shot it over here and failed to wound them also. So it'll be on to Necron turn 4, and we'll see how it goes. So bottom of turn 4, Necrons moved over. The Lord got out and assaulted the Noise Marines because there's no power up in that squad, and the Traveler has no invo. Only managed to kill one and took no runes in a turn, so the Plague Marines probably come get me next turn, it'll be bad. The Command Barge shot in there and didn't do any wounds. The Spiders only managed to run 1 inch, so I'm going to take another round of fire from an Obliterator. The big event is Abaddon is now gone. Gunned into it with everything over here, and he went down. The Berserkers are untouched. The Thousand Suns lost a guy to my Immortals, and then the Wraiths assaulted in against the Champion Terminators. I killed the Lightning Claw guy and killed one shooting with this, and then he power fisted a Wraith, so I lost by 1 and made my save. So on to turn 5 for Chaos. Turn 5, more ineffectual firing into my Spiders. Their toughness holds out. The Plague Marines slid back over and onto their objective. The Lord killed 2 more Noise Marines and didn't take any in return. Berserkers moved up and downed 3 of my warriors. They are dead. I made down 4, and I made 1 reanimation protocol. So the objectives are taken by the Berserkers currently. Over here, the Thousand Suns moved up and took away half of my Immortal squad, and I made no will-be-backs. They are just dead. And then I killed a Terminator, and he punched a Wraith in the face. So I lost combat by 1. Fearless made my save, so we're standing out there. So Necron turn 5. On turn 5, Necron victory. We hold the capture and control objectives. That one's contested by Tomb Spiders. The Plague Marines are there, but it's contested. I shot and assaulted everything into the Berserkers. Shot them down to 2, then assaulted and finished them off. So I hold that one. That one's contested with my barge. I did not manage to kill those 2 Noise Marines, but I left behind my base objective anyway. Or seize ground, rather. I lied. Seize ground objective. Capture and control, nobody holds. And then Necrons won in kill points, so it's 2 missions to none, so it's a victory for the Necrons. And we also finished off that Terminator. But that's the wrap-up.